Hello everybody, welcome to the Canadian Grand Prix, and as you can see, and this happened on the last 1984 project we tried, a car from way down the back has found itself sitting on the front of the grid just ahead. So yeah, that's what the game has done. I think there might be a way in the future that I can repair that if it happens to be the same position that Johansson is starting in now as Strife was starting in the last race. I think maybe in the future I'll be able to repair that by putting the pole sitter in that position, and then they'll be the one sitting there on the grid. But for now, Stefan Johansson has a lucky run, and it's bound to cause chaos. So that, that will make it more interesting. Bound to cause chaos. So, but the real grid behind him, it's Piquet and Prost, and then you have the assortment of other front runners there. Ayrton Senna in the Tolman. I think that's his first top 10 qualifying performance. He's had a very good run there, so he'll be hoping to perform well in this Grand Prix. Yeah, the Johansson thing has distracted me a bit, I'm not going to lie, but it is what it is, and I suppose it'd be interesting to see someone else run at the front, and you'll get more sort of back marker blocking front runner action like we did in Monaco. So that was a great race. Look at Williams. Look at how Williams' form has dropped off. Keke Rosberg all the way down in 15th. A couple of races ago, that guy couldn't stop scoring podiums in the underpowered car, and now it is where it deserves to be. And yeah, that's very much what Williams have let themselves in for. Actually, I think I've been assuming they've got normally aspirated. I think they've got Honda engines, so they do have turbo, but a very early stage compared to a lot of their competitors. So yes, that's Williams in a horrible situation, really. And I can't see him getting any points from this race. Hub Rothengatter on his debut for Spirit, taking a seat from Mauro Baldi. He is 24th. Mike Thackwell, he is in the race in 25th place. So, yeah, few new faces to enjoy here. But here we go. We're ready to start the race. So Piquet on pole, Prost in second, but Johansson, thanks to the game, sitting just in front of them. So, and then you've got, I think, DeAngelis and Warwick there. Johansson gets away quite well, but Piquet isn't going to mess about. Piquet straight through. And will Prost get through as well? Johansson covers it. So, now, what happens is that Johansson covering Prost, this gives Nelson Piquet a chance to get away and really pull out a championship lead. Remember, he's already 6 points clear in this World Championship, and Prost is under pressure from Warwick as is all just going a bit Piquet, I think there briefly looked like he was holding Johansson up, but now it's back to how it was. And the Ferraris are 5th and 6th, so they're not looking totally dreadful. Here are they? Yeah, so although actually they're not 5th and 6th. Sorry, I keep thinking Johansson's a back marker. The Ferraris are 6th and 7th. Johansson, half spin. Well, Prost wasn't able to take advantage. Johansson had the line pretty well blocked. That'll certainly give Piquet a bit more space though. And look at that, that's one of the Ferraris running wide. Has he caused himself some damage there, renearnoux? Is there any damage to the rear suspension? We will keep observing that situation. DeAngelis just ahead, so the Lotus is sandwiching the Ferraris at the minute, but Johansson is standing up for himself very, very well. He's still in second place, and this might well give him a chance to get something from this Grand Prix. Prost goes through in the second place, but Johansson, if he stands up for himself that well, he's going to be able to get a point or two by the end of the race, surely.
Already in the pit.
Piquet is running well, he's quite far clear, but Prost now has clear air as he will try to get up and after that Brabham, and another podium from McLaren today at least would be very gratefully received. Well, Arnoux has dropped behind Alboreto. I don't know if that's a team instruction from Ferrari just in case Arnoux goes wrong, but then again the Ferraris just seem to be running wide and risking their cars a bit. Johansson on another slippery ride. That's a really thought that was Prost. That is Lauda's car retired on the first lap, but look at this though, Piquet has not pulled away and Prost has caught back up again. Johansson is still in the battle. That Tyrrell is not completely... Prost has a little bit of a slide, but Johansson I think does it as well. So clearly it is a little bit of a slippery surface around here, and it's catching a lot of drivers out. You know, Prost still in second place, but Johansson is sticking up for himself so well. He's still holding Derekwarwick back, and Renault, well, they would be hoping that they could get through. They were the there's Alboreto having a look at DeAngelis, but Renault being the pioneers in the turbo era, you'd have thought they'd be able to pass that Tyrrell, wouldn't you? But it's not looking that way for Derekwarwick, and Prost and Piquet pulling away. Will Stefan Johansson finish on the podium? Because, well, at least in fourth, it is certainly higher than he thought he was going to finish, but he's doing very, very good. I think there's still a lap to go, isn't there? Very, very good, and not actually.
Already in the pits.
He's not actually that phased at the moment by Derekwarwick. He's got a little bit of a gap, and it looks to me like he intends to keep it. So Piquet there, still leading Prost, still trying to keep up with him. But look, Warwick is not overly troubling Johansson at the minute. In fact, I think it's all spreading out a little bit, and it's likely a pretty straightforward run to the flag now, which, well, maybe not for Piquet because Prost is there, but Prost, again, once he gets into the Brabham's dirty air, he loses traction, and that's the second time Prost, excuse me, the second time Prost has had a moment today, just as he was on the verge of applying pressure to Nelson Piquet, and it gives Piquet the breathing space he needs. Johansson is under pressure again after Warwick backing off for a little while, but again running out of time. Prost trying everything, you can see, taking a little bit of grass as he exits that corner to try to get a run at Piquet. Prost would love his first win of the season, but Piquet has controlled this race absolutely majestically since the start, and I don't think he's intending to give that up now. Nelson Piquet really keeping on with this lead and looking to win the Grand Prix. That is what he's looking to do, and Prost has actually dropped back at the crucial moment where he needs to be up with Piquet. That, it really is the race over, and Johansson having a cheeky little look around the outside of the McLaren now. He's still in the podium. Piquet then, he will come down and cross the line and win the Canadian Grand Prix and extend his World Championship lead to 15 points. Alain Prost, he finishes second. It's the second podium. The season is starting to recover for Prost and McLaren, but still a way to go. But 2 podiums in a row, at least they could be fairly contented with that. But Stefan Johansson, yes, he had a massive hand from the game, just randomly placing him in front of the grid. But to hold on to third place, that was his doing. That was a great performance. Yep, so Piquet wins, Prost second, Johansson third, Derekwarwick finishes fourth, eliodeangelis fifth, and Michelealboreto, he finishes in sixth place. So that is how the point scorers finished today. You had De Cesaris got past Mansell, didn't he? So again, another impressive, not so impressive in qualifying, but another impressive race performance from Andrea De Cesaris in his Ligier, taking 8th place, which, yeah, is not points, but he's beaten Nigel Mansell. He got ahead of Mansell, got ahead of Senna. Keke Rosberg did his best getting up to 11th, but best simply not good enough when your rivals are scoring some form of points. Yeah. So the World Championship then. Nelson Piquet, 37 points, 15 ahead of renearnoux, who remains in second place on 22. eliodeangelis moving up to 21 from 19, but still in third. Rosberg on 18 in fourth. Fifth for Tombe and Prost, 15 each. Seventh, Alboreto on 14. Warwick 8th on 11. Mansell 9th on 9. Johansson up to 10th on 4. Farby 11th on 3. Lauda 12th on 3. Finkelhock 13th on 2. And De Cesaris 14 on 1. The Constructors' Championship. We're seeing new teams score all the time in the last couple of races. Brabham low leader on 40 points. Ferrari are on 36 and still in the hunt. Lotus, they have, the last couple of races they haven't delivered on potential really. They've only got a couple of points in the last couple of races. So they've fallen away slightly. They're on 30. Renault in 4th on 26. 5th, Williams on 18. Tied in McLaren. Then you've got Tyrrell in 7th on 4. ATS 8th on 2. And Ligier 9th on 1. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this race today. And there's far more content to come. And yeah, take care. We'll see you soon.